Good morning. It is April 6th. I just dropped off my son at the bus. It is the day after Easter. Their week off was last week, so they are back to school this week, which means I am back to routine, which means also coffee. I have some laundry to do. I do want to get in a workout in early. Like, that is the goal for today. And I'm pretty sure I have a few other things to do, but I can't think about it because I don't have the coffee in my system. So let's go do that first. I'm going to try to make myself something to eat. But yes, it is Monday morning. I'm actually feeling really good. I'm not feeling tired as I have in the past few weeks. So we're already off to a good start. Okay, here we go. Alexa, play worship music. Fall down worship. Sing songs of angels to land. So today I'm going to have avocado toast. I finally bought avocado. And guys, I made my own butter. I actually ran out of butter the other day and I just had whipping cream and I was like, I can make my own butter, which I did. So that's what we have here. Look at that. So I'm going to make myself avocado toast. I actually made sourdough bread the other day as well, but that's no longer available. So I'm just going to use potato bread. I think I have like a slice or two left with 2 eggs and then the avocado. So that's what I'm going to make. All right, now I actually am not as hungry as I thought I was, so I didn't think I wanted more than one. We'll see. But I am going to add the avocado to this now and also have my coffee. I've been craving this forever, the avocado. And this one is really good. Like, it feels really good. I got this one at Whole Foods yesterday. So let's see. Okay. I'm going to have this whole half. Yep, that's going to happen. And I'll put this one away. Look at me trying to be aesthetic. I'll put this one guy on the side. All right, so it is 8:45 a.m. I am logging in my food, which I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a little bit. This way I can start keeping track of what I'm eating throughout the day. Scan. It's got the toast, the egg, and the avocado. I'm gonna log it. I figured I turn on the camera while I eat, and this way it feels like we're actually having breakfast together. Kind of one-sided because I'm talking to myself. Don't worry, I won't chew in your ear. That's terrible. But before we chat, I love these little mugs that have Bible verses on it. So this one, a lady from my old job had given me this mug. So such a sweet lady. Her name is Olga. I used to call her Olguita. And this is Jeremiah 29:11, which I love this verse. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. How beautiful is that? Like, when you think about a sip. I needed a sip. When you think about God's plan and purpose, like it's always for our good. And that just kind of makes me think like we worry about so many different details of our lives, and He's got it all figured out. And we just have to trust Him. And that's the hardest part. Like, at least for me right now, just trusting Him is really hard. And it's, I guess, the lesson He keeps on trying to teach me. But I feel good in this season. I feel good. Um, just kind of letting go and not worrying about tomorrow. And that might seem almost irresponsible, but I'm praying on it. It's not like I'm sitting here doing nothing. I'm sitting here, I am praying, I am talking to Him about what's next. So now it's just, I'm doing my part. Now I'm just waiting on Him. And that just feels so hard, but let go and let God, right? Avocado makes everything better. I don't care. Yeah, I said it. Avocado makes everything better. So it is 9:38 a.m. I've actually been sitting here after I ate my breakfast and drank my coffee, which is almost done. Just working on a collaboration, sending emails back and forth, just getting everything squared away. Just checking emails, a lot of administrative type work. But I do have to do laundry. I got to get my workout in, and I have to get to the supermarket at some point. Not sure if it's going to be Costco or ShopRite or both, but yeah, I have to do that today as well. But just trying to get this all finalized, and I also have a meeting with my girl Maria. Is also the person who is helping me with the launch of my shop. So lots of things going on today. Like I said, I just had to have coffee in my system so I can organize all of my thoughts. But here we are. And I just kind of wanted to do a quick check-in. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Right. I am going to get dressed. I want to put on some workout clothes so that, I'm inspired. I guess I'll go with this today. I'm kind of cold too. Where's the long sleeve to this? Seriously though, where is the long sleeve? All right, I can't find the long sleeve and I don't feel like looking for it right now. I'm gonna just put on these leggings, this Nike shirt, and then I'll just put this on with a hoodie because it is a little bit cold, and this way whenever I work out and I want to just take it off, I can do that. So let me get dressed. All right, I am dressed, ready to take on the day. It is 10:35. I'm going to go downstairs, dress my bed, and then I am going to put a load in the wash. So this way something is already happening while I do something else. And apparently I had my PJs. I forgot to transfer it over. So hopefully you guys got all of that. I'll put this here. I feel like when I use the mic, it's clearer, so it doesn't sound very low when I'm speaking. That's why I have it on. But yeah, that's the plan for now. I definitely want to get a load in the wash, and then I have to check what time I'm going to meet with Maria. And I guess I feel like I want to have another cup of coffee. I'm not going to lie. I also didn't take my collagen, the Orgain, so I think I want to have another cup. I know I should be hydrating with water, yes, but I just feel like a second cup feels right now. OMG. Okay. So my last video, which was released on April, I want to say 3rd, around there. It was Friday. It was just this past Friday. I was talking about all of the cravings that I had, and I got my period like Saturday into Sunday. So today, Monday, it's starting to trickle down a little bit more. Saturday, it was more so cramping than I wasn't really spotting. I should actually say that I started more officially Sunday because I really wasn't spotting as of Saturday. Saturday was just heavy cramping. And then Sunday, I started to spot, and today as well. So there you have it. I really think that those heavy cravings, like the month before, have been coming like really hard the week before I get my period, like really, really hard, which is great news actually, because I could deal with a week, you know, but those cravings week after week, that's what gets dangerous. But the indulgence like once a month is not so terrible. Like even this morning, I also took my shot a little bit later. So usually I take my shot on Thursday, and I didn't have it with me. I had to go to the pharmacy to go pick it up, and I didn't make it to the pharmacy until Saturday. So that's when I took it. So we are on Monday. And this morning, you saw what I ate. I wasn't that hungry. Had toast, an egg, and half an avocado. So there we have it. I'm not craving anything except for a little bit of coffee. And I feel good. I'm not tired. So, I mean, I'm not super tired. I'm always tired. Like, this is almost mid 40s for you guys. No, but I actually feel good. I'm not feeling like I'm dragging or anything like that. So that is a plus. All right, let's go, guys. Okay. So I do have some somewhat exciting news. I am hopefully going to be upgrading my room soon. So that means we're getting a whole new bed set, probably nightstands. And we've had this bed set for, I would say, over 10 years now. And unfortunately, I actually love it. It's not because I don't like it, but it's starting to peel on the headboard. It's that faux leather, and it's peeling at the bottom of the bed as well. So that's not cute. But yeah, I want to do like a nice bedroom refresh, possibly do a different color on the wall, make it nice, bright, and airy. So I hope to bring you guys along for that. Now, moving on to my next chore, which is the laundry. I promise you that my kid wears things once and it goes right into the hamper. Like, you only wore this to church the one time for like a couple of hours. Why is it in the wash? And once it hits the basket, I wouldn't even make him wear it again, because to me, once it touches dirty clothes, it's done. But it's very aggravating, I'll tell you that. Okay, I'm also gonna clean up a little bit around here, vacuum, mop, just to give it a little more freshness. Well, Avery is definitely comfortable. Everybody leaves their shoes here all the time. So I actually forgot to take my the vitamin B complex supplement. So I'm going to take that now. Put 8 ounces of water. It is almost 11:30. The wash has 40 minutes left, so I still have some time to get some things done. I'm almost thinking I want to Instacart my groceries today. Not all of them, but like just to get me by is what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. Or leave the groceries for tomorrow and see what I have inside my fridge for today. I'm still debating. I've been using these O-Cedar packs. They have enzyme deep cleaning power, and they're really good, and it smells really good. It's in lavender, and I just dump it in there with a little bit of a mix of water. I don't like it too hot because I don't want to mess up the floors, but it's like hot enough that it'll dissolve it and clean the floors really well. So of course, the entire day has gone by and it is 3:40. Julian is already home from school and I have not eaten any lunch. I've been doing laundry. I've been doing a lot of like emails, phone calls, things that I had to get done today. I have not made it out to go to the supermarket. It almost feels like I've accomplished nothing, but I've accomplished a lot. But I need to eat something now. I will have something a little bit later for dinner, so I'm not trying to eat very heavy. But I am thinking that for lunch, it's already 3:40, I am going to do like a little soft taco with some ground turkey, some cheese. I was going to use this cheese, but I think I'm just going to grind a little bit of this Munster cheese and sour cream. So as you guys know, I have been trying to stay really consistent, especially in my maintenance stage, in trying to track my protein, making sure that I am taking in enough protein, especially for the body recomp that I am trying to do along with my workouts. And sometimes in the day to day, it really gets hard to just calculate everything that I am taking in and keeping track of the food. Well, I am happy to announce that this portion of the video is in partnership with the Simple app. Now, the Simple app has really been helping me stay consistent in tracking my meals. I'm going to show you step by step how I do it, but it tracks my hydration, whether that's water, coffee, tea, you name it. It tracks my food, the protein, and I do it all by snapping a picture, guys. It is so great to finally have something that does something for me automatically without me having to literally log it myself. And that is what I love most about this app. It's just how simple it is, no pun intended. How simple, maybe intended, how simple it is to just track the food. So I'm going to put this together and then show you how it works. And the great thing is that even if it doesn't calculate it exactly, because it might mistake something for another thing, I'm easily able to revise it. So let me show you how I do that while I prepare myself something to eat because I am hungry. So I'm gonna do these soft taco tortillas. I think I'm gonna do one for now. Again, I'm gonna do dinner later, so I don't wanna overdo it. And like I told you earlier today, I haven't even been feeling that hungry. So I have literally just been with the avocado toast that I had with eggs this morning. And that was just one slice of toast with one egg and half an avocado. So that's what I've had. So let's do this. I need to get some of this cheese a little bit shredded. I have some sour cream, ground turkey, and I am not going to use, there's like nothing in here. Again, why is it in the fridge? There's like, stop. It's just not worth it. By the way, if you guys do not have one of these, you are missing out in life. I've talked about this before, and it is my go-to. I no longer shred cheese with a grater. This is the best thing since sliced bread. I know, I get very excited about the little things. I'll just put my cheese here and it shreds in 2 seconds. Grab my bowl. I have some Munster cheese here. Guys, when I tell you I have to go food shopping, it's like, it's ridiculous. Someone is standing right next to me because he knows what I have here. I know let me give him a piece. I'm such a dog mom. He gets so excited. I gotta pay the cheese tax. Look at this, guys. Hold on, you need to see this. Like, can you even? Avery, that's all she wrote. There is no more, okay? Sir, sorry. Look at that. Took me what, 3 seconds? So I have this one tortilla. It's been in the fridge. I'm just gonna leave it on the plate. I'm gonna take a little bit here. Do one. I think that's good enough. I do not need more than this. I'm gonna put this in the microwave real quick just to kind of heat it up a little bit, add my cheese and sour cream, and that will be my lunch. So this is the very cool thing about the app. It has this cute little guy named Blinky. He makes my day. He's too cute. He's always reminding me of things. He's telling me I need to log some food right now. It says meal time is a moment of power. Own it. So basically what I'll go in and do is first, after I prepare my food, so I'm just going to add a little bit of sour cream and a little bit of cheese because that is all I need. I'm going to go into my app and it'll automatically say log your meal or snack. It's already saying that 4 o'clock is dinner. I can always adjust it. And then I'm going to go into lunch and then it'll say type what you ate. But what I do is I scan it first. So right now I'm going to scan my food. I'm going to scan. And now it's identifying what I have. So the tortilla, 60 grams, shredded cheese, 30 grams, minced meat, 100, and it says onion, 20. So there is no onion. So I can go in here and delete onion. I could even say this is Munster. How do you even spell Munster? Munster cheese. It'll know what it is. And I'm going to put minced turkey meat. And then I'm going to ask it to update. Oh, wait, it doesn't have the sour cream. We'll do sour cream. Update. We go into log now. And then he gets all happy when I eat. And believe it or not, that little guy, Blinky, it really helps you stay accountable. It's funny because if I'm not hydrating, it'll let me know, hey, logging your hydration. If not, there is an AI coach that'll call you. It really has changed my day to day and just keeping me more accountable. So I love having that structure and guidance throughout the day. I feel like it's really necessary, especially when you're just so busy that you won't remember to track on your own. So here is the meal breakdown: high in protein, source of fiber, high in sodium. So it does let me know that. Low in sugar, source of calcium. And it starts tracking throughout the day how much protein. So I did track this morning my breakfast. Right now I have 27.5 grams of 65.5 grams of protein, but it gives me all the breakdowns, the fats, carbs, fiber, all of it. So I'll go into next. And then the next thing would be my dinner that I will log in. But right now it has 2 of the 3 meals logged in. It has the 16. So I did put that I had water earlier today, and I did put that I had coffee, but you can see that you can track your hydration here as well. And I also like that on my watch, it actually has the Simple app as well. And you can see I have the meal tracker here and the hydration and all of that as well. I am not fasting, so we are not going to do that, but it lets me track my progress even on my Apple Watch. I already took a bite. I was already hungry. But if this is something that you're interested in, something that's going to help you stay consistent and help you track, I highly recommend it. There is a link in my description box, and need 80, so you could get 80% off. Guys, I recommend you try it. And if you're into fasting, then that is a bonus because this is wonderful with that. I personally don't do the fasting, but I love it for habit tracking, and it really has been working for me the last few weeks. Getting some water. Oh, I'm about to have hiccups, but I'll log that as well. Now I just have to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. I got to cook for the boys. Me and my husband are going to have some leftovers. So my son came home from school and saw what I was having and wanted one. So I'm making him one as well. Lately, I've been cooking a lot of ground turkey, and I just keep it in the fridge. And it's just so simple. Like if I wanted to make baked ziti, or I wanted to make lasagna, or I wanted to make pastelillos, which a lot of people know as empanadas. And it's just so simple to just have to make various meals and not have to like start from scratch. So I did about 3 pounds of ground turkey, and I can use this for whatever I want. You see? And for tacos, because here we are eating tacos with the ground turkey. And this is just my snack, but this could even be dinner if I wanted it to be. So I started to make a little bit of dinner, mainly for the boys, because me and my husband were gonna have some leftover. His aunt made lasagna, and I would hate for that to go to waste. So she gave us like a nice little piece. So I'm gonna make the boys some pasta with the ground turkey. And in the meanwhile, I will, while the water is boiling, I'm just gonna vacuum real quick, mop the kitchen real quick. I just wanna get these little things out of the way. Italians, don't come for me because I know this really pains you, but that just happened. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like I offended someone somewhere. Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes. So today I'm just doing a quick mopping. I'm not trying to, go under the seats. But I'm not trying to like lift the seats or do anything like that. I am just trying to get the floor nice and clean. Clean enough, I should say. I'm trying to get the floors clean enough. This was my dinner. I had a piece of lasagna with chopped turkey and pasta. I actually exceeded my protein goals, and Blinky was completely cheering me on. First workout of the week in the books, and it totally killed me. That one was a rough, like intense workout. Good, I got through it. I think I'm gonna take a shower first, and then I'm gonna go make myself something with some creatine in it, and possibly also have my collagen, which I did not have today, with some bone broth. So I think I'm gonna just toss it into the bone broth, and this way I get like double the protein. But it's in the books. Let me stop my watch. Let me stop my watch. It says my effort hard. Yes, it was hard. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging. All right, guys, let me go. You guys, that workout literally wiped me out. It is 10 p.m. After the workout, I was like, let me jump in the shower, but I sat on my bed, could not get up. Like, I could not get up. So I stood there for a minute, and then I was going to take my protein, my creatine, and then the collagen, and I was going to have the bone broth, and then the bone broth smelled a little funny because it smelled a little bit expired. I have a new one, but I didn't want to open it. So I ended up getting like my Oikos protein yogurt, and then I have nothing to put on it. But I'm like, whatever. I am wrapping up. But yeah, that workout completely took me out. I am just now excited to have taken a shower and now getting ready for bed because, ooh, I feel like because it's the third week of workouts, like it gets more intense with each week. So I guess I wasn't expecting all of that. It was really intense. But nonetheless, it was really great. I got it in and I'm happy about that. I feel like I'm back on track. Today, I've been using the bathroom so much. Like I've been like peeing all day, which again, I'm on my period, which is good because either I had a lot of water retention, maybe due to the period, and I wonder what the scale is going to reflect on Thursday. But also, I have a lot of inflammation in my foot. Like I've been even noticing my right foot starting to get a little bit more inflamed, which is kind of annoying. Like I've been getting really upset just looking at it. Like, don't turn into my left foot because my left foot is so blown up, and especially like as it's gonna get warmer, it's gonna get worse, and it just really bothers me to just look at it. It just bothers me because it's just like, why do these things happen? Why do bad things happen to good people? That's like that's a line from Friends when Ross says that. But yeah, that's my favorite show. But yeah, I just really want to continue to like drive this nutrition thing. The app is helping me. As you can see, I used it to scan my food. I put in my hydration. I'm going to put in the yogurt, and I might not just scan the yogurt because sometimes I forget, even though like Blinky's telling me, hey, do it. But if I'm in the middle of something, I can just go back and add it myself, and I'll just put, oh, I had like a quarter of a cup of the Oikos yogurt, and then it'll log it. I love that you have the different options of how to log it. So I can scan the food or I can just write it and then it'll log it for me. But the fact that I can scan it is like literally half the battle for me. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, and also if you want your discount, then again, check the description box. It would be in need 80. I'll also put it here on the screen, but you don't lose anything in checking it out, and you would get your own customized plan. So I highly suggest that you check that out. I am finishing the last bit of this skincare, and I am ready for bed. Oh, well, I still have to brush my teeth and all because I'm having this yogurt, but then I'll be ready for bed. But it was a productive day. I got a lot done. Like I said, a lot of things that take up my time, like the emails, the going back and forth, phone calls that I have to jump on. But all in all, everything today was pretty decent and I didn't feel so tired. I am gearing up for the Sephora sale, guys, because I have some stuff that I need to restock. So I will be sharing with you those goodies because, hello, if you're a VIP, you get 15% off. And if you're a Rouge, you get 20. But if you don't have anything and you just have like the Beauty Insider, you get 10% off. The Sephora collection is 30% off during the entire sale. So that's something that you might want to look into, especially if you guys are interested in the Best Skin Ever foundation, which I really love. This is going to be on sale for 30% off. Just putting it out there. All right, guys, I am about done. I thank you for spending this day with me. And as always, I pray that God blesses you in new and amazing ways each and every single day. Take care.